Hi guys, this is Lishajoya. I'm here today to do another smoothie recipe. I had one done this morning, but I was a big dum-dum and accidentally deleted it. And that was with fresh berries. I'll recreate that video another time. However, since I ran out of those other ingredients, then I'll show you a technique when you run out of fresh fruit in the house, what you can do to still make smoothies. We're going to start out with dried fruit. I got this at the dollar store. It has no nuts in it at all whatsoever. That's the kind you want to find. This is tropical trail mix. It's got dates, pineapple, bananas, raisins, papaya, and coconut. I can deal with everything but the coconut. I personally absolutely hate coconut. Can't stand it. Don't like it at all, whatever. But for my health, I will eat it because coconut is good for cleaning out the blood, the brain-blood barrier inside the brain. And so we're going to start out by using half this package. This package is 6 ounces. This is 6 ounce weight, but it actually is 8 ounces in a cup. When you fill it up in your measuring cup, all the way to the brim. But we're going to use half of it, so we're going to use about 3 ounces. You're going to have to wing it, okay? Alright, when you use dried fruit, you have to use a different technique than you would if it was fresh. Because they're dehydrated, you have to take the time to hydrate them and then you've got to blend them. So I'm adding about 2 cups of water. I have 3 cups in here. Start off with a little bit of liquid as possible. And if you need it, you'll have an extra set of liquid. Okay, as you see, it's sitting in the water. And I'm going to turn the blender on high. You're going to want to do it for a while because you've got to break up the chunks that are now hard, and you have to make them small enough so the water can penetrate and plump those smaller chunks so they hydrate faster. So turn down your speakers now. Calm down? Okay. Okay, see how there's still big gigantic chunks inside here? And I always forget, in every one of my videos, I just noticed that I forget to bring in my handy dandy tool called the gigantic spoon. Thank you, Mama. They're her spoon. Alright, you're going to have to go back in and blend it a few times. Since they're dry, their sugars are already pretty concentrated inside. That's pretty good. I just don't like the coconut in it, but I'll just tough it out. I won't whine too much about it. Because it's a little bit watery than you normally would, I'm just actually going to put in the whole thing and add more water. Because I'm a vegetarian now, so this would be fine if you weren't a vegetarian, but since I'm a vegetarian, I need all the fruit and vegetables I can get in my diet. So I'm going to add a little bit more water, maybe a half cup. So far we're at 1.5 cups of water. And then we'll go back in and blend it again. Chunks are still quite big in here. And now we're going to take a break and let the remainder of the dried fruit in here plump up inside the liquid. Maybe about 2 to 5 minutes. So we're going to come back in a few. Okay, now that we have come back and this has started to plump up, you'll start to be able to blend it even easier after that. Still quite chunky, so you have to keep stopping the blender, and as you see it, as you stop the blender, you'll start seeing the flakes of the dried fruit in there. Start seeing if it's still quite chunky, and you keep blending it, blending it, blending it. Okay, that seems about right. Seems very, very fine. Almost like a baby food like consistency, but a little bit runnier. And because I personally don't like room temperature smoothies, I have to have it cold. So I just beat the crap out of my bag of ice that I have. And I'm going to make it extra icy this time. One more handful. I'm at 8. I'm going to be at 8 handfuls soon. Alright, 8 handfuls of ice, or 8 lady handfuls. About 4 to 5 man handfuls. Because men tend to have bigger hands than women. And now we're going to put our lid back on and re-blend again until the ice is at the consistency you want. It's still not cold enough. So I'm going to add maybe 2 more lady handfuls of ice, which is about 4 to 5 man handfuls. Probably about a cup to a cup and a quarter. Well, bag of ice because it melted when I got it, so some of the ice kind of stuck together. So if you got any anger or frustration issues, you can just beat the crap out of this bag and get it out, and then give your loved one you're mad at, the healthy drink, and they won't know the difference. That way you give them this drink, they live longer, so you can torture them longer. That's my philosophy. Alright, one more handful. There we go. That's about right. Now, blend again. It's going to get really loud because of the ice skin, so watch your volume. Test this to taste. Adding the full pack was actually worth it. Alright, now we are going to test this tropical trail mix smoothie. Whoever thought that you can make a smoothie out of dried fruit, well, now you know. Now we're going to get our trusty dusty cup. That's right, turn my hands up. And I'm going to pour it for you. I'm going to enjoy it with you. So take it off. I don't ever put this on too tight, but sometimes this thing comes off. Alright, now we pour. And I got chunks of ice. I like that. I just don't like it when they splash up in my face when the chunk's going into the liquid. Alright. This actually serves one raw vegan, or it can serve 3 people, depending on the size glasses. This is about 5 cups completely filled, and here we go. Let's try it. Oh, I can taste the coconut. I still don't like coconut, but it's okay in this. It's for my health after all. Just like I don't like tofu and I don't like coconut, I'll eat them for my health. This is tropical, banana-y. I mean, you can taste all the flavors in it. You can taste the dates in it. You can taste the papaya as a top note and the banana as the back note. And even as a first note with the banana. It's just really, really beautiful. And the dates, you could kind of taste in there, but they just seem like they're just adding as in to make the smoothie more full-bodied. So here it is. Here is a beautiful toast to your health. And don't forget, your health is your wealth. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to having you see my other videos.